elements of directing. Okay, there are 4 elements that we are going to be studying about. First one being supervision, then second one being motivation, third is leadership, and fourth is communication. Supervision, motivation, leadership and communication. All these 4 elements of directing, it is only with the help of these 4 elements, supervision, motivation, leadership and communication, a combination of all these 4 elements, that a superior will be able to perform the function of directing most effectively. And in the previous lecture we had discussed what is the meaning of the function directing. Right, we discussed what are the features of directing and the importance of directing, and I just touched upon that what are the different elements of directing. There are 4 different elements of directing, starting with supervision, motivation, leadership and communication. So today we will be taking up the first element of directing, that is supervision. Now I think you must all be aware, or familiar with the word to supervise. What is the meaning of to supervise? जब हम कहते हैं ना इसको supervise करो, that is just to oversee, okay, or oversee the actions of a particular individual, and making sure that his actions are directed towards achievement of a specified objective. ठीक है, जब एक बच्चे को काम दिया, टीचर सुपरवाइज कर रही है, तो वो देख रही है कि वो काम कर रहा है कि नहीं कर रहा, और सही काम कर रहा है कि नहीं कर रहा, एट द राइट स्पीड कर रहा है कि नहीं कर रहा, कि एट द एंड ऑफ द पीरियड हिज वर्क इज कंप्लीट. दिस इज नथिंग एल्स बट सुपरविजन. So supervision includes giving instruction as to how the work is to be done, right? And at the same time guiding the employee to do the work in the right manner and in a manner so that the objective is achieved within the specific or stipulated period of time. Now with this, if I was to define supervision, it is guiding and directing the efforts of the employee towards accomplishment of organizational goals. Supervision doesn't mean कि आपने केवल instructions दे दी that step 1, 2, 3 these have to be performed by you. You will also have to be there with the employee at times, seeing कि जैसे आपने instructions दी हैं क्या वो उसको वैसे ही follow करके काम कर रहा है कि नहीं कर रहा. If he is deviating somewhere, so you have to be there as a guide and a mentor to the worker, okay, so that उसका हाथ पकड़ के उसको सही path पे हमें चलाना पड़ेगा. This is what is supervision. Right? And this particular function of supervision is performed by the supervisor working at the operational level of, this is working at the operational level or supervisory level of management. Manager working at the supervisory or the operational level of the management, right? So basically he is the one who is in direct contact with the factory workers. There are different functions that a supervisor is supposed to be performing. The first function, day-to-day contact with the workers. Now as I told you that supervisor is the supervisor works at the operational level of the management, right? That is a level just above the factory workers. So he is the one who comes in direct contact with the factory workers, and he has a face-to-face contact and interaction with each worker at the operational level. He acts as a friend, philosopher and guide to them, right? He tries and maintain a good rapport with all the workers so that they listen to him, right? And also he gives them the kind of a confidence that he is always ready to listen to them, right? He's always there. The workers of a factory, they need to have full faith and confidence in the supervisor, right? Secondly, he acts as a link between the workers and the management. He is the only one who comes in direct contact with the workers, right? So he translates the objectives and the plans and the policies which have been designed by the management, right? He translates all those in the form of objectives and further communicates those objectives or plans and policies of the management to the workers. And in the similar way, he gives a feedback of the workers' performance back to the management. He also takes up the grievances of all the workers back to the management. So he's a very, very important link between the management and the workers, right? Then he ensures performance at work, right? After he has given instructions to the work